Oh, hello all. Foggy, drizzly, wet outside. Unusually wet and cool summer this year in the Bay Area. We seem to either have heat waves or drizzle waves. No medium summer temperatures yet. But our summer usually doesn't get here until middle September and goes until middle November. So we'll do the video inside. We've got lots of subjects to talk about today. Let's go over to the board and look at what is happening these days on climate change. Around the world, the global sea temperature is the warmest on record. This warming of the oceans has been going on since 2003. In the last 50 years, there have been 50 high temperature readings in the ocean worldwide. This comes from the ERSS-TV.5 data set. Let's take a look at this. As you can clearly see, the sea surface temperatures are rising faster and faster because of global climate change due to humans' emissions. To take care of this problem, the U.S. has decided to roll back methane emissions on gas and fracking operations and oil pumping operations around the U.S. and offshore. Climate change is already costing tens of billions of dollars in damage, as we can tell by just the last hurricane, which has done a lot of destruction. So methane is about 10% of all human emissions. The U.S. has also decided to reverse energy efficiency on light bulbs. Since 2010, energy use has dropped by 6% just because of energy efficient light bulbs. About 85% of all light sockets in the U.S. have energy-efficient light bulbs in them now. The one in the White House wants you to put in the old-style incandescent light bulbs, so it costs you more each year, and that way it looks like the U.S. economy is going up. It's just money coming out of your pockets. If this efficiency standard takes hold, you will have to put in 25 new power plants just to take up all the electricity that the new light bulbs will use. And I wanted to discuss this one. So some people ask, why am I so optimistic that the planet there's still enough time for humans to fix things? Well, I'm a person based on science, and I read science and I know science works because of airplanes and cars and factories and manufacturing and medical advances. Science does work. It's like 1 and 1 equals 2. There's no other. Science is science. It's quite static and very standard. But some people think that I'm too optimistic, that 50 years, we don't have 50 years to fix things. No, we don't. If we wait 50 years and try and fix things, we're long gone. We're hopeless. We have to fix things now, and they have to be done being fixed in 50 years, is what I'm saying, is that we have 50 years if we start now to make things more efficient, bring down our population, quit emitting so much greenhouse gases, population control, and raw materials being mined from the planet. All these have to be changed for us to make it. If we don't start now, if we don't start making light bulbs more efficient, we don't have a chance, and I know that. You have to use this thing upstairs. If we don't use this, it's hopeless. We're dead. We're gone. And it's almost like a test Will we use this to save ourselves and our planet? That's the big question. Where do I think we're falling on this? Absolutely big time F. We're not. We're not doing anything. We're going backwards. So at this time, Pink doesn't think that humans have much of a chance at all. And here is another issue. The Orange Man here in the U.S., he always talks about fake news and fake this, but there's nobody that puts out more fake news than the Orange Man. The official hurricane track was shown here several days before it was known what it was going to do here in the U.S. But the Orange Man faked the map showing that it would hit Alabama just so that he can save face for his stupidity in his past statements. The Orange Man is breaking the law by fake maps that people rely on to save their lives. Why would you show that Alabama is going to be hit by a hurricane? What, did you want people to go out and board up their houses and all that to make more money, to make it look like your economy is better, or what? Why are the people putting up with this liar in chief, the one who manipulates and falsifies information right in front of our eyes? There's old maps, there's new maps showing differently, but yet he is doubling down on saying that Alabama was in danger. And the U.S. will do nothing about it. Where are the protests? Where are the people's concern? We have none here in the U.S. As long as the phone works, that's all that counts. We don't care about global climate change in this country anymore. We don't believe in it. In fact, several weeks ago, I got in a discussion on a message board, which I shouldn't have done. And that person told me that he didn't believe that climate change was coming because he didn't believe in maps or science. Yet he's the first one that'll get in a plane or drive in a car or shoot a gun. And all these things are because of science. They didn't just pop out of someone's ass, did they?